All right, so it's Sunday morning, January 18th, and this is what I woke up to. New England morning. So let's see if we can have some fun and win some games of chess. And oh, by the way, I'm here with Kevin. Say hello, Kevin.
Hello.
He's also going to play the tournament with me. All right. I believe the tournament starts soon. This is, I believe, my new account, Chess Labs. So it's completely new. And we're going to play in this rapid. Starts in 2 minutes. Join. All right, so we got a 2270 Edward champion and Eltron 2173. So these top three guys are going to be our main competitors. But right now, I think this is an unrated. This is a new account, so we'll see. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about chess, maybe a little history, mostly what I'm thinking, calculating lines, strategic planning, things of that nature. But I'm not going to get into too much detail. Otherwise, I'll be yapping forever. Plus, I have to focus. Maybe I'll play some gambits, depending. Because 10 minutes is a rapid. It's borderline blitz. So you can get away with a little bit more. If you're just a little bit faster, sharper with your calculations. I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with the rating system, how it works. They call it ELO because it was founded by, I believe, a math professor who created an algorithm or an equation that can, based off of the pool of people that are playing and the varying skill levels and rating differences, can calculate roughly like how strong you are in relation to everyone else. All right, so we have D4 on the board. Game one's already started. My opponent, I don't know what my opponent's rating is. I don't like that. I can't see his rating. Let me see if I could change that. It's okay. Anyways, D4, there's different ways I could play. I can go for Queen's Gambit setup. But I like going for Indian systems. Queen's Indian, King's Indian, Nimzo Indian, Bogo Indian. All possible after knight f6. All openings have to control the center in some way, either directly or indirectly, with pawns and pieces. And this indirectly controls or directly controls e4. So you can't play e4 to get the classic pawn duo. So let's see what he does. All right, so he doesn't commit. I was expecting bishop f4. Everyone seems to play the London these days. But I'm gonna carry on. I can play e6 and go for the Nimzo Indian type setups, or I can play g3. Both are viable. I can still go for d5 and play mainline moves. I'm gonna go with g6. All right. So this person is playing reserved, quite passive, quite honestly. They didn't develop the bishop, so if they play c3, then this is nothing more than a Kali Zucator, which there's really nothing to be scared of. I always have to be aware of a potential pawn storm if I castle early on the king side, because his pieces are going to be well poised for a quick like attack idea. Not in any particular order, those moves, but the idea. He's also preparing this, which is quite annoying. So I do want to say that d5 just seems natural to not allow him to do this, and also it releases my bishop. All right, so he goes this way. So he's not playing it dangerously. If he's castling kingside, his intentions to go with this idea are out the window. So now this is just solely a positional game, and I think he's made a mistake here because this isn't threatening. This is just very controlled, and in those type of positions, I think I play better for the simple fact he doesn't have any clear target, so he's not sure what to do. And now he's making a solid formation, but look at this sad bishop here. He doesn't understand the difference between good pieces and bad pieces. His main problem is this bishop. My problem is this bishop. So I'm gonna remedy these problems. I'm blitzing this out. I shouldn't be doing that. All right, so he's making a mistake here. He's allowing me to get my pieces out. All right. And now I think he made a mistake here. Okay. All right, so things are heating up here for sure. But I think he's made a bunch of concessions. I wanted to get e5 in, but he played this move, bishop to f4, which completely eliminates that idea, which I should have played the move earlier to dislodge this knight. But I didn't want the knight jumping into b5 and create problems, so I prepared it, but it's too slow because of this move. But despite that, his pieces seem uncoordinated, and this g3 move, when I have a light squared bishop, is dubious at best. So we're gonna see, because he's in a bind. He needs to move his bishop, but if he moves his bishop, I have rook takes. I have rook takes here. I have this. Yep, tactics. See, this is called the pin. The pawn cannot take the rook because I take the queen. And unfortunately for him, now I can interpose. And now there's no longer any danger. I just trade here. And that doesn't help anybody. Yep. Problems. He's going to have to push the pawn, sack the pawn, just to stave off me. I told you this bishop and queen on the diagonal is going to be game over. Made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Got him. JC71966 from Spain. Underestimated. There it is. Now the bishop's attacked and I'm threatening check. That's a problem. Okay. Now this is mate. He has no checks. Because if I would have checked him before, he would have came out to f2. So I had to bring the knight out to cover the square. Now this is mate, and he can't interpose. I just take it. This is game over. Resign will be coming on the next move. Yeah. Yes. Let's see here. Strike at the center. It's important. Develop my bishop. Now, I think he could have made improvements. There it is. There it is. Let's see. What's my percentage? I'm just curious. Let's see.
That was some impressive positional play.
Okay. 1892. Not bad. So when is the next game going to start? That's okay. I'll just go look at what's your rating? Well, that's game 1 of 5. That was kind of easy. Where was this guy's rating anyways? They don't even show me the rating. That's messed up. It's probably because I'm unrated here. I don't want to get up. Oh, they have me at 16, 17. Look at that. All right. 16, 17. Which that puts what? That would put me in the top 90 something percent. 80 something, 90 something percent of all chess players. Thanks for watching. If you want to improve your chess faster and smarter, make sure to subscribe to Chess Labs LLC and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Check out the links in the description for training programs and coaching. Remember, don't just play chess, train with purpose. I'm William Torres, and I'll see you in the next lesson.